Hello, hello. Right. When's my last stream? I think it was Thursday. We finished with this, built this, and then off stream I built the other side, the other leg, since it was just the same thing as the other leg anyway. Next is the waist. Is it exactly the same as rebuild? I don't remember. It doesn't look like it. B 15 and 16. Is it this? Nope. I hope that's not going to be visible at the final assembly. I didn't do a perfect job with cleaning up the knob. Knob? Nub. NUB, nub. Hmm. A2, assuming it's this red piece. And C9. C9. This might be the first time we're pulling from the C pile. Where is that piece though? It looks like a hilt. C9. Oh, there it is. Orientation check. T. And there's no order to it. Just a push fit. Not very snug yet. This one's a push fit as well, but there's some snugginess to it. Alright. Apply stickers before assembling. Where though? C10 and C8. Uh, Again, which ones? Is this C10? I think so. And then the crotch cup. This, I think. E10 or E9. Oh, no, no. E6. We need E6. E6. It's tiny, tiny one. Anything else I'm missing? C10, C8, E6. Then sticker number 10 or 9. Again, we're going with the more colorful option. We want this very lit up. I'm gonna go with 10. So this one gonna go in there. The fit is a little tricky. Sorry, I was doing that off frame. I think that's pretty good. Not that I can adjust it further. What was I? This, and then this guy goes cut out cleanly. Did I cut it out cleanly? Think so. Wait, what? I feel like this is gonna fall off unless it gets sandwiched. I didn't feel any snap. Not falling off though if I'm shaking it. Blind trust, I guess. Alright, so this goes. Oh no, there's an order to it. There it goes. Yeah, it's just gonna fall off. Look, why is it like this? Who the heck designed this? It's really just like that. I'm trying to press it in, see if I feel any snap, which I'm not feeling any. It's really just resting on top of it. There's no male to female fit. I think this as well. So I guess it's meant to be loose. Tiny skirt though. Is that a spill that I forgot to clean up from the panel lighting? I think so. Alright. I'm gonna clean up. Be right back. I'm gonna grab what do you call that? The lighter fluid. And I should have some cotton buds. Or should I do it? No, I'll do it after assembly. I want to do it outside so I don't get the fumes inside this room. All right, C2 and C3. Um, what is this? No, this not this one. Will be for the other side. I see it. It's underneath the rifle. Yep, it's this one. And then C19 is this. Good snap. Oh, this is the back. And that's the front. But it's also detailed on this side. Am I missing something here? Oh, there it is. Hiding in the corner. Oh, we've emptied out D2. I can use it as a waste container now. Interesting. I'm not sure how that's going to be visible though. This is the outside. Hmm. E18. Huh. So it's more like a backpack, like a skirt backpack thing. D6s. Look at this. It looks like it. It just look a little different on the manual. Wait, what? It really just goes on the side. Noobs, hello. What up, brother? How goes your painting, airbrushing? Are you a pro now? Are you gonna make those YouTube tutorials that I'm gonna be needing if I ever get into airbrushing? Perfect song. Nice. I expected nothing else. It was great. Oh yeah, you weren't here when I did the whole reveal. But holiday was great. Or vacation. That 1 month vacation felt like 2 months. Usually it's like a bad thing because it feels like it's dragging, but this time it's not. It just feels like we made the most out of our time, I think. Even though we wish, we could have stayed longer, especially in the Philippines with our family. But yeah, it because the first half of our Philippine, oh no, no, more than half. Anyway, a big chunk we spent in my wife's province, which was an adventure by itself. Our flight got canceled because of a storm, and then we had to book into rebook a totally different flight, fly into a different city, and then drive like 8 hours through a storm. And anyway, we spent a couple of weeks there, and then a week back in Manila with my family, and then went to Japan. And I got sick in the middle of it. I caught a flu. I think the last time I had a flu was 3 years ago. But still, we ate everything we wanted to eat, and a lot of the good restaurants we went to, we discovered by accident, just wandering around and following locals, things like that. And then when we got to, we went to a bunch of museums in Osaka, and then when we went to Tokyo first and Shinjuku, we stayed at the Godzilla Hotel. I don't recommend staying at the Godzilla Hotel, mostly because of the pillows, but worst pillows I've ever used. But it's a little outdated. The hotel itself, it's still okay, I guess. I think next time I would buy a set of pillows, just for it. But that's when I got sick, and then it was snowing. My wife finally got to experience snowfall for the first time. We've been to snowy mountains, but never experienced snowfall. She experienced it, I didn't, because I stayed in my room. Had to, but I was just watching through the window. And then fever went away, and then went to Akihabara and bought for me. My course. Growing up with Wing TV, Toggies, Epion, and then Wing Zero, all RGs. And I built Wing TV RG. I don't have the Toggies, Epion, or Wing Zero, but I got it. So I went to a Gunpla store in Akihabara, and I was asking the sales guy if if they have the Wing Zero or Epion, which they didn't have at the time. And then while he was just scanning through, I saw this. He kind of touched it, and then I saw it. I think it was like displayed like this on this view, and I was like, "Wait a minute, is that P Bandai?" Because it's black and white. That's all I know. If it's like black and white or something, it's P Bandai. Which I know that TV Talkies is. And then It's like, wait, that's a Tallgeese. I just wasn't sure if it's a Tallgeese that I want. I don't want the Endless Waltz version or the Tallgeese 2 or 3 or whatever. And then only one, they had it. And even after coming back to the store, they it didn't restock. So it was really the last one while we were there. So I was lucky. A little expensive, but still cheaper, way cheaper than how it's priced here in the US. So yeah, I don't have to buy the yellow RG Tallgeese and paint it black, you know? I just have to build it and enjoy it. And then I came back the day after. They had the Epion, and then they restocked, thankfully, the Wing Zero. So I have all my cores now. I am set. And then I bought from the same store the Master Grade Virtue Natalie. The box is huge. And then the two P Bandai that I ordered before I went to our vacation, which happened on stream. I think you were one of the instigators. So the polypod ball and the Rever Noah thing. So those arrived while I was away. So by the time I got back, it was already in the garage, which I actually forgot about. So it took me 3 days to realize or to remember that I ordered something and then took it inside. And then I got a hanger thing. So there was like a gotcha thing where you can see the price. So there's a shelf, and then there's different grades. Grade C, B, A, S, double S. And on the grade A, I think there was a Barbatos iron blooded coating. So it's like all black, uh, coated master grade Barbatos, and I wanted it. It's like, so my wife pushed me to try it because I don't really do the gotcha thing. My wife does. That was her like sole purpose in Akihabara is to do all the gotchas. So I didn't get the Barbatos unfortunately, but we did 2 tries. I got this one. It's a RG HG scale hanger thing. And then my wife got this. You like this because I know you like Gundam Seed. So it's a Gundam head. Is Freedom the show or the Gundam itself? Anyway, it's a Gundam head that's also a speaker. Yeah. And then probably the the item that I was so happy to get, I think aside from the Tallgeese TV, is the Epion Wing Zero. I know I could buy it online if I didn't see it in there, but I'm glad I did because I got the satisfaction of getting them from the shelf, going through the counter and and buying it. Um, this item I didn't get from the Gunpla store. I got it from in Akihabara. It's I think the most famous building where it's 7 or 8 floors and each floor has a theme. And then on the Gunpla or plastic model floor, there was this huge box. Deadlight has this as well. Huge box, and I think you mentioned it on Deadlight's stream as well that you want to get it. Or was it the Gus or Regus? I can't remember. It's the Lynx REA 03 something. I don't know if you're familiar. Freedom. Oh, Freedom is the movie. I thought it was the Gundam model. So yeah, I got the Lynx, and it was like 5,000 yen. So like $30. Bob the Builder, hello. Welcome back. Bob the Builder, I think you didn't you order a P Bandai? Was it a P Bandai? I think you were on my stream when I bought the P Bandai stuff. And you mentioned you ordered no, not ordered. What like a kit arrived. What was it? Was it like a master grade? Anyway, welcome back. So the box was huge and it comes with a base and so many poses you can do. There's even a prone pose. I think that's gonna be, at least for now, my go-to once I build it. It's just I've never seen a mech or a gunpla that can do that pose like properly with even with the mount. I mean, all the poses that it can do that's shown in the box is all amazing, but the prone pose stands out to me. So, and also with the polypod ball, I think it's gonna go well together because they're similarly designed, even the colors, both primarily green. Blue whale? No, not blue whale. It was a Gundam related. You order kits weekly. Oh yeah, you and the light has very similar kind of buying rate. Although you've been building for since early 2000s. Yeah, I'll get the box. Okay, look at that. Look at that prone pose. I've never seen that. Look at that. It's legit. And then even the missiles. Look, I wish Bandai would have things like that, like effects that also acts as a mount for projectiles. Look at that weapon. Huge weapon. Then this as well. I think this is my number two. Just kind of loading up. Anyway, the whole thing is sick. Can't wait to build it. Ming Jiang. It's the links. Unless Ming Jiang is another term for it. But yeah, I had to ask the salespeople, like, is this actually only 5,000 yen? Because I couldn't believe the price. Even though at the time it's like, what's Sunday hobby? I don't know. I'm not familiar. It's like, is this legit? And then good thing it's not taped on display, the box, so I was able to open it and check the runners, and it looks good. It doesn't look cheap. So open the box and then ask the sales guy, "Is this really 5,000 yen? Is this by mistake?" But no, it's actually just 5,000 yen, which is about $30. Insane. Master grade scale, and then design looks amazing. You get so many weapon choices. Comes with a base that also transform into multiple poses. Like, I don't know. I couldn't believe my eyes. Ming Jiang Sunday Hubby. Oh, I see. So is Ming Jiang or the name of the model of the mech? Or is it a collaboration thing? Ming Jiang Sunday Hubby. Is Ming Jiang the designer? Blue Whale. Sunday Hubby has some heat. Yeah. Again, first time I saw or heard about Sunday Hubby when I saw that box. Let's see. Blue Whale? What do I Google? The mecha name is Raya Links. Oh, I see. So is Ming Jiang a company or the designer name like Katoki? Blue Whale Mech? Or is it or Gunpla? And Blue Whales. Again, Bob coming in with all the knowledge needed. Oh, is Blue Whale just a distributor? Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah. What else do they have? Because if the build is solid, which I hope it is, I want to buy more from them. Although when I think Deadlight, where did he buy his? I think AliExpress. It was still more expensive there. So maybe next time we go to Japan, hopefully there's more Sunday Hobby or something like this that's available. Wait, does it also come with the people? With the Oh, it does. Yeah, I remember. I remember telling my wife that with the maintenance people. But yeah, I can't wait to build this and then post it next to the polypod ball. That's so sick. Insane. Tengu Judge. Tengu Judge. Zhao Yao Ji. Boobs. You got it. You're just flexing. You're just reminding us. I, this is one of the sickest. Is it? It's not gunpla. What do you call this? Plamo? Yeah, I already raved about this, but I'm so jealous. Imagine getting this as a gift from your mom. Like, what a baller mom. Mm. And usually I'm not into kind of fantastical mechs, but This is just this is just chef's kiss. And with the gourd, which I thought was a bell, but it's a gourd. So many poses too. Like, how do you even decide which pose you go with? Have you built this, Dubes? Or are you saving it for like your birthday build or something? It's so sick. Like, how do you decide which pose you go with? It's like same thing with the links. Like, it's difficult to pose, or not difficult to pose, difficult to choose what pose you go with. But you can always change it up now and then. It's crazy. Tengu Judge. Is this also some? It is Sunday Hobby. So is the Ming Jiang the designer? Is that what's happening? So this is a different designer. Oh no, it's here as well. Ming Jiang Legend. Is it a show? Tengu Judge. Yi Jing. Oh, this is nice. What do you call this? The fan, like Madara's fan. I like this. These are creative. It's not a simple straight up design, which those are good too. But I like it when it gets creative. Yeah. Are those like vulture wings or crow wings? There's so many crows in Japan, like both in Osaka and Tokyo. I feel like I didn't see any other type of birds, just crows. Ooh, it can stand up now after this. Nice. Good proportions. And again, with this thing, I don't remember this from the show, from the anime. Why the heels go down like that? But good support. I wonder if it's because of the weapon. Once no, on the image on the bottom left, it's standing without those down. I was gonna say maybe it's the the weapon's heavy and it needs extra support. Cool. Put aside for now. What am I excited to build first? So before I left, I thought I was gonna finish this Calibarn before I went away, but I said I was gonna do flip flop between Gunpla and Diorama. I was gonna I was planning to build the Kushikatsu restaurant diorama, but I cannot wait to build the Tallgeese because since I've already built the Wing TV, it needs a partner, you know. It needs the iconic duo. So I'm gonna do the Tallgeese after this, and I can't wait. High high maneuverability mode. Oh, did they show that off in in the show? Do you know? I just don't remember like them showing off that detail, unless there wasn't any cut or close up to it when it happened. Yeah, definitely needs his dance partner. All right, backpack D124 A9. Good for A9 version. This one, and then D124 and 25. Never seen the gun. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that before. It's good, but typical anime. Actually, not just anime. Typical movie or series. It to me it didn't do a good job ending. Not ending the show, but the ending parts or feel not rushed, but kind of contrived. Like a lot of suddenly there's this group in the scene, and then not well executed, I would say, but still a good watch overall. So this goes first before the other one. Now we're getting to my favorite parts of Gunpla. Building up the backpack, the wings, the weapons. Those are my favorite. I missed a nub. Hold on. I can't. I won't be able to move on if I don't clean that up properly. I'm gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. It's gonna haunt me in my dreams. That story with no one allowed to talk about it, or just for. I do like the mech designs from the show, but I don't think it's a love story though. It's it's more political than love story. Man, why did it have to be this piece that I forgot to clean up properly? Like it's not a straight up um combined piece, so it's not easy to separate. Did I just try to clean it up as is? Where's my brush? In my opinion, it's a Yuri love story mixed with Yuri. What's a Yuri? Is it a show? Is it an old show? Yuri love story. Two star crossover type thing? Oh. It didn't feel like that for me. If anything, if it's a love story, it's very undertold. Because the politics and the war and motivations between two sides are more explored than the love story. Hmm. Even the school part is kind of halfway through it shifted into politics. So I was saying when the show goes dark, especially at the beginning, it was very hard hitting and effective because it was contrasted by the school life stuff that was going on. But halfway through, they went away from that, the school life part. So when it goes dark, it's not as impactful. But I guess that's a normal transition of you know ex what's the term, increasing tension and focus on the story. Got the whole way of saying girl and girl. The Yuri part or the two star? Is this something I can Google? No, I'm scared to Google that. Lala Camille. Is that the OG, the Grandpa series? Even Banda had got them married, retcon. Really? The Wish for Mercury? All right. No, it's good. Creator called it soap opera. I've heard that uh before. Like the OG Gundam series being space operas or something. Yuri love stories are a genre that centers on relationship between women, often exploring themes of love, friendship. Huh. Isn't that I feel like that's too normal it sounds too normal to have to need a label. Guess whose door is rang for another kid being the man. I remember Dubes not too long ago that he said, "Oh, you're done buying kits for now. You're gonna pause and hold back." What happened to that guy? Where did it go? Where did he go? All right, next page. Double checking. I'm on the right section. That was 2 months ago. That was old Dubes. He's gone now. Only new and improved Dubes. We have bromances, same thing. Oh no, it's the Yuri thing. Like, because Yuri for me, growing up with Red Alert, that's what I remember. Is a a Russian name. Anything outside of that, it means nothing to me. Bromance, you can put two and two together, but Yuri is like what does that mean? Unless I'm just really out of the loop. So this A18. Oh, the yellow part. The last colored piece. Everything else that's left is are gray and white. Sway. Ooh, nice. You guys didn't hear, but it was a nice click. Try to make sense. Is it just a Japan thing? What is? I don't think Yuri is a Japanese term though. What? Okay, I'm not gonna Google it. I'll go with what you do. I'm just gonna roll with it. But yeah, knowing Japanese or just a bit culture wise, I guess that makes sense for them to put a unique label to those kind of things for them, given how conservative they are. Uh, Bunch of D's. D 18, 26, 17. Hedge bass, and his one of his viewers told me about the guitar pick thing being an effective part separator, and so far it's been really effective. And since it's something I already had, didn't have to spend any extra. Nice, cleared out D1 and 2. Also mango. I don't know which one though. Aren't these identical? It's called out 26. Oh no, they're both 26. But these ones are unique. This one's not. Let's go by picture. It's this one and this one. And there's an order. This first, and then sandwich. It's been a while since I had a Subway. I only order one thing from Subway. It's the meatball sub with pepperoni. Why does it move like that? Just a tiny bit. We'll find out. Your go-to sub with the sweet onion. Is that new? Sweet onion teriyaki. Sweet onion teriyaki. It's either something I've never ordered before or just it's fairly new. Oh, I forgot this too. Better. It's been around 10 years. Oh, I really don't remember that. Last time I had a Subway must have been 2022 or 21. Because before, when we were in our previous city, just across the street, there was a Subway next to a grocery store that we go to. So when I need like a afternoon snack before while I cook, I would buy a half sub, vinegar and oil, sweet onions. Oh, again, I mentioned this before. My very first job after migrating here in the U.S. Subway for 3 months. I still remember that sweet, sweet pay stub. My very first paycheck. I think it was like 300 something. To me at the time it was like, coming from, especially coming from Philippines, and then my head converting it how much it will be in Philippines, but without considering, the difference in living expense or cost of living. It's like, what? I'm making this much. And I was only doing like 4-hour shifts per day. And I would have to ride a bus for like 40 minutes. Like driving it would have been 15 or 20 minutes, but the bus goes around the city. Hmm. But yeah, I'm very thankful for that. Thankful for that job. I think it expedited my, is it confidence? Confidence to just speak English. Because in the Philippines, a lot of our subjects are taught in English. Not a lot, but the major ones. But still, you don't really speak English amongst friends. You only speak when you're called during the class, or have to read out loud some stuff. Dude, did you do Subway as well? Did you also get the, what was the title? Sandwich artist. But yeah, I did 4-hour shifts, and then I think was it after 2 hours you get like a 15-minute break and a free meal. So I always do half sub, uh, meatball with pepperoni, and then just a side of chips if I'm extra hungry. C11C beam saver handles. No order. I like this backpack. Man, I fussed over panel lighting that side, and it wasn't even gonna be visible that much. It is what it is. I feel like this part is like a crab pincer or a lobster. You got fired from somewhere after two. Couldn't get the sandwiches right. Is that true? What do you mean you couldn't cut it right? Like off angle, or does it just implode when you cut it? You got fired in your probation period. Yeah, I had fun. Like all my coworkers were nice. The owner was nice. And then my first week, I dropped two half subs because after like a few days, they let me do the oven thing, and then you get the big tray, and then it's super heavy, and then you have to transfer it over to the counter. Then I drop a sub, and then they all just laugh. But to me, I was like sweating and nervous, and very felt very sorry. But I guess it was a unexpected tradition to drop a sub with sandwiches while learning. Privately owned. Yeah, I think mine, the one I went to as well. Yeah, it's like you need to meet some conditions, and there's a final test. But it's crazy how I guess me as well. I was kind of doing it because every shift I just ate the meatball sandwich. Although on the first couple weeks I was trying out different ones, and then eventually just settled into the meatball sandwich. But there was a few people who goes there every day ordering the same thing. So they would just come in and they don't even need to tell us what they want. It's a very set thing. The only thing they changed was the drinks, soda types or chips they wanted. And the owner was very particular about having everything clean, which I was very happy about as well. Like everything's fresh, everything's clean. You're getting a backpack now. Off to school. That looks good. Again, I've been praising how much I like the design on the Switch for Mercury Gundams, but also amazing how this is a high grade. Like, look at those details. Everything feels solid, aside from this wrist. Very enjoyable build. And for you guys, if you ever run out of Gunplus to buy, the Witch from Mercury line would be a good fallback option. This is my second one. Both solid, very enjoyable. I know, right? I've been saying like it's closer to a real grade than a high grade, based on the two high grades that I've built so far, which were older, the Wing Zero and Heavy Arms. Should I have it stand up? Can it? It can. Solid. All right. You want a very specific angle cut, and it had to be really neat. Oh, I struggled with cutting too at the beginning, but the most I struggled with was the wrapping. Like I can do it, but it was very slow. But they wanted it, fast enough, especially during busy hours. So that took me a while to wrap it fast but neatly. All right. What's next? The base. Again, I'm glad I tried this method, the Lego style building. This is my what now? One, two, fifth kit that I'm building. But this is my first time trying the Lego build, and so far, I think this is the better process for me. Final lining of the runner, cutting and cleaning, and then assembly. Although I'm hopefully it's something that I can do as well for an RG or an MG without losing parts or losing track. This This. Oh, that's it. That was pretty easy. Hopefully it holds up well. How come they should sell this? Why don't they sell this? Oh, oh, it's outside. The bases that I've bought and built so far, what was it? Action Base 7 or something? The rectangle base, also clear plastic, clear white. Those are a struggle to build and clean. Like clipping it, given it's clear plastic, so it's tough, but also cleaning it, and then you'll see a lot of kind of damage on the knobs. And then putting it together is a pain if you make a mistake, which I did on which part to use. It's such a pain to disassemble. But also just putting it together, it's not easy. Now why don't they add that? I know, right? That's what I've been saying. Just put an extra $5, charge an extra $5 to have every kit come with a base, a nicely designed and solid base. You can get a bunch of those on Amazon or AliExpress though. This one or the action base, the numbered action bases. I think I got mine on either Hobby Lobby or Amazon. Was it like around $10 for two? Ooh, we're now in weapons. The best part. Oh yeah, this is what Bob was saying. High maneuverability mode. Oh, it goes down, not up. Huh. Oh, what? 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 This is a ballet spin. What do you call the spin in ballet? Pirouette or something? Just get a printer, make all the action bases you want. Don't let my wife hear that. She's been pressing me to buy a 3D printer. Eventually, but not yet. I need her to master her laser engraving machine first before we move on to a 3D printer. Yeah, the only thing I know about ballet is that well, not the only thing. Whenever I hear ballet, I always remember the other guys, the movie. Mark Wahlberg's character studied and like mastered ballet just to mock his classmates that actually does ballet. A7. Wait, what? What am I looking at? A7. Sticker. 26. Around the handle? Can I just? I wish I can just color this instead of sticker. What? This is so lame. They want you to cover this with sticker. I kind of want to just paint this with a marker, with my wife's marker, like acrylic marker. You're what? It's one that. Yep. Sur- Surle point. How? I want to know how to pronounce that. Surle point. Oh, Surle. On point. Pronunciation. Surle point. Point. Surle point. Surle point. The more you know. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to add the more you know as a the the exclamation mark thing. The points term is used to describe the position where the dancer stands on the tip of. Oh, so it's like the whole what they do the whole time. Your daughter took ballet for that must have been so cute. I hope she didn't mess up her feet. I'm assuming they mess up their feet permanently, assuming given how unnatural that is to the body. I feel like I did that perfectly. Nobody else could have done better. I'm the goat. First try. Again, I wish once I get to building custom bases and doing weathering, I'm gonna go back and remove all the stickers and replace them with hand painting, just to satisfy my distaste of stickers. Those shoes are built to carry the weight and. Oh, I see. And I never. I guess that makes sense. I never thought about like for sure they would design the shoes to help with that. For some reason, I never considered that. My naive and dumb brain. All right, C1, A1. Any other stickers? Not until the next section. So it's this, and there's an order. This goes first, goes here, and then this second goes inside, and then third, just sandwich them together. Oh, again, another mark. So the front skirt and this. that I forgot to clean up. Panel line smudge. My nephew is doing jujitsu. How long has it been now? A year or two, maybe 2 years. Trying to have him avoid having those cauliflower ears. Should I panel line? No, I shouldn't. I should not panel line them while they're assembled. But this was so difficult to panel line because I panel line it, and then when I try to clean it up, I just take away all the panel lining that I did. Oh, what? It goes in all the way. Oh no, it doesn't flip. No, no. Why? Why? Why did I even try to put it back in? Why? It does swing up, but it's not swinging up. There we go. This takes a lot of effort. All right, A16. Under the handle, and then sticker. Huh. 25, and then 24 or 23. Let's do 25 first. Not sure if Calibarn is cool or cringe, but for Mario, let's give it a broom. I feel like that's the best part of it, the broom. It makes it unique. And the main reason I wanted it is I saw from a YouTube shorts that somebody posted as like an actual witch flying, sitting on the broom. I don't remember on the show doing that. I don't think it ever did. Because on the show, the collarbone look, because it's all white, so it looked very bland. And also, it didn't get much screen time because it was towards the end. There are a few kids like, are there actually? From Gundam or just different mechs? I'm sure it's all flat. Waifu? Oh, those doesn't count. Only mechs and gunpla. Oh yeah, sticker 24, 23. Where are they? Oh, here 24. Wait, how? Oh, at the very end. Are they equal? Cyber Force, Mad Wolf, Carolina Roll. That's a name. What's the one you told me about? The one with the dragon, and the dragon was like huge. What was it? I said, was it like 3 feet wide or something? Something insane, like a side table size dragon. Daytime meteor. Dragon? Yeah, this one. It's like looking at the photos, it didn't seem that huge, but when you told me the dimensions, like, wait a minute, is that right? Hmm. All right. Oh, we're done with this. Cool. Put it aside. Dude, this is taller than the model. Next section. The girl is taller than the Caliban. And then the dragon just kind of towers all over it. 4x. Almost done then. Oh no, stickers. Should I do the stickers first? Wait, where do I apply the stickers? The gray parts. Do the stickers first. 27 and 28. I hope these are the last of the stickers. Oh no, there's one more set here. Alright, so this orientation 28, 27, 28. I feel like I'm gonna confuse the two and apply it on the wrong location. Let's do 27s first on the edge. If you see me making a mistake, tap me on the shoulder. Oh, I forgot to show Dubes the illustration books that I got. The Slam Dunk illustration books. How do I even align this? I'll try on this side. But does it go all the way down there? I don't think so. Bro, how? I need to grow a third hand and maybe a second brain. It's hopefully smarter than what I have. Can you apply yourself? Do I need a dull toothpick? Because I'm gonna leave a mark. Oh, yeah, Dupes, you're still there. Hold on. Although I'm not sure if you ever watch Slam Dunk though. So I got these illustration books. So this is for the movie. So it has some behind the scenes kind of notes and interviews and art. And this is the first illustration book from the anime and the manga. And then this is the second one. You haven't seen it yet? I recommend because the anime is good and hilarious, but it's kind of long and not filler, but the pacing isn't. It's really slow at times. And sometimes there's kind of a filler as well. So I would recommend maybe watch like a compilation or a summary or you know like a compressed version without the fillers and then watch a movie. The movie's on Netflix. The movie's amazing. Oh, why did I put this back here? Cut a lot of runner bits into sticks and attach them into putty like what? To help with this? I can kind of see that. Do I have anything? Oh, I do have something. The beam saber. Perfect. It's almost like it's made for this. And since the beam saber handles are currently attached to the backpack, I can use this until the end, until it's posting time. Anything under 50 episodes? Oh, I see. Cool then. You're gonna have a good watch. Imagine waiting 20 something years to to finally get to see the end of an anime you grew up with. That's what happened. But it was worth the wait. The movie's amazing. Amazingly paced. Animation's great. It does use 3D on the games, but it's so well integrated 2D wise that you stop noticing it quickly. And that's actually the main reason it took this long because the creator was waiting for the technology to catch up to what he wanted to do and to his visions before he made the kind of the ending part. And I have to do this how many times? Imagine if I just marker this, but it's a cleanup that I don't know what to do with. Like if I go, I'm sure I'm gonna go over lines. Um, how? Is there a forbidden technique that I don't know about? Can I go inside? It doesn't stick easy either. I'm gonna lose my mind. I might end up breaking this thing on purpose. Oh, why was I adhesion? I feel like I need a renegon. Oh my god. Why would you go in there misaligned? Hmm. I feel like I'm playing that helicopter level in GTA. I'm just about ready to burn the house down. Ugh. Somebody commented on. So I'm multi streaming on YouTube for VOD's sake. And last week, somebody commented on one of my first ever VOD, which is my first ever stream when I was building the aerial rebuild high grade. First ever comment on any of my YouTube. And his comment was, he was something along the lines of, he's so glad to see someone else struggle with a piece he was struggling with as well, and it was able to help him push through to doing the build. That's what I'm feeling right now. I wanna look up somebody applying these stickers as well and see if they're struggling as much as I do or as much as I am, just to help me push through with whatever the hell this is. And I understand why child labor is in all that. Bro, that's the second child labor joke you dropped on me. That's the second time. Are you secretly running? Now, what do you call? What's the term? Sweatshop? But yeah, I mean, having tinier hands and fingers would definitely help in this situation. My golly, 4, 8, 12, 14 more to go. Backlog, don't build this, man. I feel like I should just do this off stream. I think I should. Otherwise, I'm just gonna lose my mind on stream. Let's do two more. If I still don't get used to it or develop a technique, I'm gonna have to end stream and I'll just have to do it off stream. Otherwise, I'm gonna break something. It's already on nicely. Is there a tool for this? What is this? Couldn't they have made a green part that just goes through here and then gets inserted instead of having to deal with applying a sticker? Well, the song keeps saying, "I continue to fight." I want to fight. Man, this is now your no, your ending agony is a spectacle. Man. This is worse than road rage. At least with road rage, you have someone to rage into. But with this, like, what do I do? It's an inanimate object, something that I bought and decided to build for myself. Oh no, I ripped the sticker too. But I kind of surprisingly don't care about much. This anger just is just washing over me right now. Whoever designed this, I hope they get an LBM for a day. Wow. Hmm. Color correction decals for a long con by bandits or revs to brand. That kind of makes sense. It's like designing something that's a hassle to use, and then creating something that helps with that and selling it. Like creating the problem and selling the thing to solve that problem. Man, last one. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna have to end this. We can have those mount thing. Ooh, I like how it's nicely dimensioned in a way that none of my body parts can help with what I'm doing. This is one of those moments where, you know, end of the world doesn't seem too bad. Oh, I bent the saber. I guess it's my fault. Alright, it's fixable, but I guess I can see the mark because I know it's there. Alright, I gotta stop using this. The good thing is I don't really plan on posting it with the beam saber. Is there even a gunpla that's, that looks good with it holding a beam saber? Does any of you have a gunpla that's posed with a beam saber? At least the ones that I like will never be posed with a beam saber. Use the butt. Amazingly, the butt of the thing. Well, I guess it fits, but there's like an angle that this doesn't get into. But here it does. No, not really. Yeah, there's an angle and then it just doesn't get into it anymore. And Nazarene would be really nice. Right about now, anytime, any moment now. All right, I'm gonna have to end it here. Otherwise, like, look, I mean, this is my stupidity. I think I just pushed too hard. I think it's not too bad. It bent back into place. But yeah, there's gonna be more fatalities around my vicinity if I continue as I am right now, tilted to the brim with the fat end of the saber. Yeah, this is more solid. Yeah, this I can use. Like this. It's down to apply. Yeah, this is good. And it doesn't feel like it's gonna break. Alright, I'll use this. I'm gonna do this off stream because again, otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna break next. My mind or other physical things around my vicinity. Alright. Thanks for hanging out with me. On the next stream, this will be fully stickered and then I'll continue from there. Alright. See you guys around, either on my stream or somebody else's stream that we hang out together with. Yeah, dudes, good to see you. Thank you, Bob. You as well. Again, thanks for the knowledge bomb every time. Nice hanging out with you. How do I end stream? Oh yeah, I have this now. Stream ending, which is essentially just the stream starting, just replaced with stream ending. I'm creative like that. All right, see you guys around. Again, thank you. Bye bye.